Hey everybody, recording on the Monday. It's getting a little bit late here. It's 8 o'clock. So let's get into current price movement. We've had a spike from the news. What we can also do down at the bottom area here is put the trend line on and just line up the bases from the 4 hour bodies. 1, 2. Here we broke below, back above, tapped again, and then here we forcefully came into it. But look where we came into, 1.3300. Interesting. Market pushed up against very, very similar scenario to 3-4. We did it down here, but we just came shy of 3-4 by about 5 to 10 pips. But we, oh no, sorry. We did it here. 3-3, 3-4. 3-3, shy of 3-4. 3-3, back end of the news, 3-4. So it's been a recurring theme on Usdcad recently. So let's see where we can go next. Coming in, we can also place the 4 hour level at the base of the bodies right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. And as you can see, spike above, spike above, spike above, spike above. We are in the daily range at the moment here. And look at the state of the price action. It's very choppy, very, very messy. And yeah, I mean, this daily closure, if we can get anything like this, I do believe that we can roll over on USDCAD back to the downside. What's important here, though, as a lesson is the consolidation regions. I know I didn't have this drawn on beforehand, but here's a perfect example of placing the 4 hour levels, okay, from the bodies across. So now for USDCAD, 3350 has just been tapped. There's 3350. I think that the market needs to fall below 3350 on the lower time frame, maybe the hourly, because it is supported on 3350 right now. And again, it depends on the daily closure. I can't make good sense of this right now as of yet because of all of the spikes and the wicks and the highs that have happened around this area. But what we can say is the 4 hour region, we've got the 4 hour support and the 4 hour resistance. If the daily breaks and closes above that, guys, we are looking at the next level to be magnetized, which is 3, 4, 6, 7. So right now, we are still consolidating sideways. Alternatively, we are going to be going down. One of these levels will break eventually, but we already have the price zones already drawn on. We have 3, 4, 60 to the upside, and then we have 3, 2, 60 to the downside. So from there onward, let's see where this goes for the remainder of the week. I would only contemplate a good short setup would have been the closure of this 3-pin formation, 1, 2, and then 3. Either after the candle body closed, okay, below the level. That's why we have to be sharp with these levels. I'm going to get sharper as we go on now and start to implement these 4 hour levels a lot more on the charts, and you're going to see that, and the charts are going to get a little bit cleaner as we go along. I'm going to show you a few other tricks too. But yeah, we had the spike through again, body closes below. That is an execution now on a short. Stop loss 3 to 5 pips above this high. And then we can target the lower end base as target 1, and target 2 can go all the way down here, 1.3260. So alternatively, the next short opportunity would have came from 1 to the 3-pin formation closing right here, the base of the third candle, the body, and then the stop loss going again just above the high, 3 to 5 pips. We refer back to the 3-pin formation video, and yeah, we can take it down to the support. But due to the indecisiveness on USDCAD from the daily time frame, it can spike back up. My bet is short on this pair, and it has been for a while because we do have the Fibonacci's there as well. If I go in and just remind you about that Fib retracement from the high down into the initial low, which is right there, we can see again 1, 2, 3 tests on the 61.8. I'll keep that on for good measure, and we'll see if this can actually fulfill the lower downside target. Hey guys, so April 19th, Friday. Did not do a Wednesday video this week, so it's just 2 videos on this tracking for these pairs until we get into next week. On the GBP AUD video, I have mentioned that I am going to be cleaning up the charts a little bit going into next week to get further clarity. Let me just go over the USD CAD at the moment. So we failed to fulfill the minus 27 extension. What happened? We came back into 3-3 again. We're in consolidation, but if we think about what's been happening on this pair, we can see market pull back right back into 3-4 again, and now it's below the fib, and we have our 4-hourly level right across there from all of the bodies. It's now decision time for USDCAD. Are we going to break higher, or are we going to flop? Looking at the day, look at this huge spike, fulfills liquidity and back up. I think that was off the back end of some news, and then we push to the upside. Then we have this region right here, and we are above this now. So USDCAD, look at all of the spikes at the downside that it is throwing around this level. 1.3300 is strong. It's firm. And yeah, we can maybe move to the upside now. Going into the weekly time frame, look at the weekly closure there. Weekly spike to the downside, bullish engulfing as well. And we're actually looking to close above this level. So we have the region and the level. If we do close above that, next week we could be in for a nice bull run. So again, short, sweet and simple. I'm really running out of energy this week. So I'm going to check back in starting next week. What's the date for Monday? So where are we? 19. Monday the 22nd. Earth Day. Beautiful. So I'm going to be clearing up the charts a little bit, and I'm going to be showing you some of my trades. Not in this section. In other sections, I'm going to be releasing some results as well to give you guys that motivation. And I hope that you've gained some value from the videos so far. So I'm going to lock this one down now. A bit of a short week in terms of the education. But next week, 22nd onwards, we're getting back to it. And yeah, we'll see if this can actually move to the upside, to our upside target over here, which will be probably base 1, 3,460. Consolidation, extreme mess. If you look at the hourly as well, look how the hourly drove right into this region off the back end of news. Another perfect example, so we had news here, of fulfilling the liquidity at 3,300 and then pulling back afterwards. A huge trick in place. So many people would have seen that, jumped in short, got trapped, and then boom, that we've come all the way up to the high levels. So USDCAD, let's see if we can make that bull run into next week. I'll check back in and have a good weekend.